Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel this week. I'm going to be shave testing a couple of razors this week, and the one I'm doing today is from Sam Pearson, a really well respected razor maker. Oh, just incidentally, I was having a chat with somebody today about preparation for your beard, and although I'm just slapping this soap on now, I have actually prepped my beard. This is about a week old, this beard, with hot flannels, or hot flannel. And basically I get the water as hot as I can possibly stand it, and then get a flannel about this size, like that, and just dunk it in and then hold it onto your face for about 30 seconds and repeat it 3 times, and this will really soften your beard. And then, to save putting the razor under the tap every time, you just put this on the edge of your sink and just wipe your blade on the flannel. So anyway, going back to this Sam Pearson, it looks like the original case, pretty old. I've probably mentioned this before, but Sam Pearson merged with William Hawcroft around about 1840. But this was made much later. I know from my research that Sam Pearson was in business up to 1926. Still trading from the same premises. But looking at these Art Deco type scales, this obviously puts this period around the 1920s, when the Roaring Twenties were fashionable after the war. They were always making these fancy Art Deco. So we'll see how we get on. It will pop a hair all the way along the blade. There's his name, Sam Pearson, Sheffield. And we'll see how we get along with this lovely spike point. We'll see. It's taking that beard off quite well. It is, as you can see, we can go in focus, that is. It's a wedge blade. Let's see if we can get it better in focus. You can see in the listing anyway that it's, there you go. The full wedge. And almost silent. In comparison to a full hollow ground. No problems with the spike point up to now. There's nothing wrong with a spike point, just they look a bit intimidating. But you just have to be careful around your ears. Well, it's taken that off perfectly well. That spike point really comes in handy, you know, for getting it right into the corners. You can get every last whisker off there, you know. So, yeah, just be careful around your ears. And always stretch your skin. Just with your thumb, like these. Stretch your skin. Just going back to hot towels. It always reminds me of my first time a barber actually shaved my face, and he used the hot towel method. And the towels were that hot that you had to handle them with wooden tongs. He was an oldish guy. He used to have a barber shop. Norman Villiers was his name, and he used to have a barber shop in the Corn Exchange in Manchester. Which is where I used to work with my dad. So it's quite handy just to pay a visit. Anyway, first time we put these towels on my face, it was like really mad hot. And I leaves it on for about 30 seconds, takes it off, and repeats it a couple of times, gives you a shave, and then, after he's shaved your face, he reapplies a hot towel straight from the steam boiler. And physically it holds the towel onto your face, quickly takes it off, applies aftershave, which is full of alcohol, and reapplies the hot towel. Leaves it for about 10 seconds, and then takes it off, and my God, your face goes like ice cold. You feel like your head's shrinking like a grapefruit. Quite a strange experience, really. In certain areas on the face you can use what is I call a guillotine method, and I'll just demonstrate it in a minute. And basically what you do is, instead of just using part of the blade like the middle section or the heel or the toe end, what you actually do is you start cutting at the heel and you draw the blade along your face in a diagonal line, so you're actually using all of the blade. So you start cutting with the heel and you end up finishing at the toe, and works like a guillotine. So you start with the heel, watch you don't chop your tash off. You go in a straight line, you're not drawing it across your face, otherwise you'll cut yourself. I'll just demonstrate it under my chin. You start with the heel and finish with the toe. And that way, using the full length of the blade. You can only use it on certain parts of your face, obviously, otherwise you'd cut into your nose and things. Anyway, so that's the shave test over with for the Sam Pearson. Nice little razor, you know, quite understated. Nice wedge design, and as you can see I haven't cut myself, so not a bad spike point really. Nice art deco again on the handles. Okay, thanks very much for watching. I'll finish off this shave later and catch up with you later on in the week. I think I'll be doing another little gem, little gotter. Good razors then. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Catch up with you later. Bye.